So if you go and just do a simple Google search on B2B content marketing challenges, it turns out that most of the results come back with a bunch of things, but three things stand out the most. Number one is allocating resources. So B2B content production is more expensive than B2C. That makes sense, of course. The second thing, which is the most interesting one, is content publishing and creating content ideas. Like this is a great challenge for teams. And then the third thing is, of course, the rising competition, which of course makes sense if you are in the B2B space, especially if you're a SaaS business. Hello, everyone. My name is Juan. I'm Director of SEO at Content Distribution. Welcome to another 15-minute keyword research challenge. Today, I'm going to try to answer all of those three challenges I mentioned in the beginning by just doing keyword research and then showing you how you can actually jumpstart your business. So without any further ado, let me share my screen and we can jump right into it. Okay, let's go. Here we go. I zoom. All right. So I'm going to start with Ahrefs. And there are two ways that you can do B2B keyword research. There are more, but there are two ways that I find the most clear methods. One is that you go super specific and you actually, go towards that, service that you provide, some nuances about it, and then look at your keyword opportunities along that line. The other method, which I'm going to be showing today, is basically a shotgun method, like exploring everything that is your opportunity for ranking, for traffic one day, and then more importantly, for planning your content. So that's what I'm going to do today. And I'm going to simulate a new B2B SaaS, which is an email automation tool. And I'm going to start broad because I don't yet know what are my best possibilities to create content, right? Let's remember that challenge. I'm not sure yet what's the best thing for my business in terms of organic acquisition. Let's go. Email and emails. All right. I am going to go to having same terms. I'm going to be greeted with all of the keywords, right? So what I want to do now is streamline my search a little bit. It's still going to be a huge keyword set, but like I said, I want that shotgun approach. I want to see all of the opportunities that I have. And, I'm going to start with whatever makes sense. And the first thing is marketing. It is an email outreach automation tool, right? So marketing. Then since it's outreach, cold email marketing. So I'm gonna input cold. Then what else? I'm gonna want templates. I want to incorporate. What else could be interesting? Templates. Oh yeah, statistics. I provide that in my service, stats, analytics. And again, as you're used to, I want to show you what I came up with so you don't have to look at me type away. So check out the include words that I have here, and it all makes sense. Marketing, outreach, templates. I wanted to also have reminders because it's automation and there's going to be reminding emails, follow-up, training, partnership, conference, sales, software, tool, service, and open, cold, rates, analytics, all things that make sense. This is, again, just to inspire you. Make sure to let me know in the comments what I've forgotten. There's for sure something that I could have incorporated here. What's going to happen when I include this? Okay, 200,000, still huge, but that's okay. I want to see my, footprint with this. Now here's some things that I can realize right away that I can exclude because it's not something that's part of my business. And it's quite obvious if you just look at the first, 50, 100 keywords in Ahrefs here in your search. And what I decided to do, I wanted to exclude customer, although it makes sense that I put it in. When you look at it, there are things that are just not in alignment with what I want to do. Then interview, job, application, and providers, right? No email providers. This is not what we're doing. These are the ones I'm going to exclude. And we are, yeah, still huge. But there's another thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to exclude also keywords with volume less than 10. Now, if you have been watching me doing this in the past, who knows how many weeks, you know that I always do this, but it has been something that's quite easy to do when it comes to B2C research. When it comes to B2B content production, I just want to, steer your attention to the fact that in that, area of volume of 0 to 10, there might be something really specific that is important for your business. And you should definitely check out those keywords and, play with this research more by using more includes, more excludes, and so on and so on. Especially if you do a more narrow thing, unlike me, who's doing just super broad email thing right now. Then you're going to find things that, you might find interesting and that you can actually rank on quickly. But for now, let's do 10. And it's going to be 15K keywords, which is huge for B2B. There are going to be things that are really not something that I want, but I cannot exclude them right away. But we're going to come back to that later. So the problem now is that this is too many keywords to just go through manually. There's too many competition analysis. There's too many working team hours. These are things that are going to take up a lot of your budget, which is, if you're a B2B SaaS like I am, something that, maybe it's not something that you need right now as an expense, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to group these keywords using ClusterAi. I'm going to do it by exporting this table from Ahrefs. And the same file that I export is something that I am going to, there we go. Yeah, emails. I'm just going to import into ClusterAi using drag and drop. Here we go. I'm going to choose Ahrefs. USA is the default location. I'm going to save my research just in case. I'm going to add the Ahrefs URL and I'm just going to click submit. This is 15K keywords, probably going to take an hour or so to process, but the good thing is that I've actually prepared this for you guys so you can check it out right away. But before that, I want to show you how successful ClusterAi is in numbers. And this was one of our, just to provide context, this is one of the projects that we grew up to almost 50K organics per month in just a year by publishing only 70 pages of content. How did we do it? Well, you're going to see now the results of this grouping and it's going to be clear to you. But the fact of our project was that we were able to publish the exact 70 pages that we wanted because of the, the public that we wanted to get in front of the other businesses. And, we were able to know that all these pages are going to be successful. Now, let me show you what ClusterAi spits out and how it actually addresses your challenges from the beginning of this video. Here it is. This is the deliverable that ClusterAi spits out when it groups keywords. We call it the keyword opportunity analysis. And this is going to give you a blueprint of what you need, what pages you can publish. Now, I've highlighted some things here because I want to highlight the stuff that is important for our project today. So cold email is going to be my money page. That's something that I want to really target because that is something where my software as a service provides real value. And check this out. I have all of the I have all of the variations that I need to incorporate in this on this page. And if you just look a little bit, you'll see that there's a lot of informational content here as well. You know, how to send a cold email, what is it, how does it work, and so on and so on. This tells me that one of the most important pages on my website, on my content marketing, in my content marketing efforts, is going to be this huge guide on cold email. The next thing that I highlighted is the other side of this broad shotgun approach in keyword research. You're going to have keywords that are not really something that you need, but that's fine. If you incorporated all of these things, you're not going to be in a position to, drop some keywords that are really important. And if you look at the terms that are in this keyword, like I did not want to exclude email services, and I also did not want to exclude hosting because, there are certain aspects of my software that, have hosting services. Although it is something that I don't need, I did not want to exclude it, but this is on this blueprint, something that I'm not going to use, okay? And I want to show you an example of some page that is a great opportunity for me creating thought leadership. I can actually create a page on email marketing pricing and, talk about comparison stats, talk about the industry, and then also use this page to convert my visitors, because this is a B2B effort. You need to show your authority. You need to show how you are, why are you, somebody who's going to provide the service the best way possible. Now, I kind of skipped a part here in the keyword opportunity analysis, and for all of our new users, the first column in our deliverable represents the main keyword that you optimize your page for. The third column are all of the variations that are grouped together with the main one. And the volume in between is the aggregated volume of all of the keywords together. That volume is fetched from Ahrefs, but that's the only thing we fetch from Ahrefs. All of the other information are AI grabs from Google search engine result pages. Sorry, it's been a long day. It compares all of the results and compares the pages that are ranking, and then groups keywords together according to that analysis. And this is your best chance to rank. Now, these are some examples of the pages that I could do. Look at all these opportunities here. Anybody who wants me to send them this grouping, just make sure to leave me a comment that you would like to have this grouping. I'll make sure you receive it, and then you can check it out on your own. But let me show you something else. Like if I just, Control F template. Look how many opportunities for me to create informational and added value content about email templates. I can completely dominate this topic just by, I can see like 20 pages, even more. And this is the perfect thing. This is informational, helpful, added value content. All of your keywords are grouped together, so you know how you're going to structure it. You're going to provide people with, free templates. You are going to teach them how to create them. I think I had one of those keywords right here, how to create an email template. And the best thing is these pages can actually convert right away. I can provide added value with this content, show my knowledge, show my authority, but also right there on the page, I can convert people to use my software as a service because I do this better than you're doing it on your own. And you know what the best part is? I can do this for templates. I can do this for something else. Maybe there's another angle that's better for me. And how I'm going to decide whether that's something that's viable for me. And it's just a matter of selecting the cells. Like, why not? Let's do it together. Like this is going to be, I'm just going to select the volume of all of these possible template pages. And I'm going to do 20. I'm not even going to do all of them. I'm not even scrolling down to see what are the better opportunities that I could have in terms of lower volume. And yeah, it's like almost 20K. If you look at the sum of the volume. Oh, here we go. These are also really nice. Let's select these as well. Great. 23,000 searches per month is behind these keywords or behind these pages that I'm going to create. And then I can just go back to my simple ROI calculator and I can say, okay, 23,000 searches per month. That's the volume. If I have a 10% click-through rate, which is pessimistic, because I can expect more even, but let's say that something is on position 8 or 7, maybe something on position number 2, and so on. And let's say that my conversion rate is 8% and that my app costs $35 for an average order value. I can expect a net monthly revenue of $6,000. And look, I did this in less than 15 minutes. If you spend an entire day, you can actually map out the entire content plan and publishing schedule of your business, and then know what is something that you can prioritize, right? You can expect certain conversions, you can expect certain revenue, and then you can plan things. And that is the most powerful thing that keyword research can give you when it comes to B2B marketing. All right. Thank you everyone for joining live. We're going to hang out a bit to talk with my guests. Everybody else, thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Next week, we're doing a huge niche, going back to B2B, B2C. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do a super specific B2B outside of this super wide shotgun approach. And a special announcement, our case study on how we drove a project from 0 to 500,000 organics per month is finally ready. If you want that case study, drop me a comment below this video. Thanks so much. See you next week. Peace.